This is the Players Club on LMTV, and I'm your host, Barney Barber. And we've got Dick Cruz with us today. Hi, Dick.
Hi, how you doing?
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And Dick has played with Foto, our producer, and a couple other guys in a band called the Travelers in special services in Korea in 1964. Year reunion. It's been 30 years since they played together, if not counting last night over at Phil's house. And so this is a historic occasion. This is exciting, and they couldn't find their bass player, so I'm going to play bass for them.
And we're pretty excited about that too.
Oh, we've had great fun the last couple of days playing all this stuff.
It's been a real memory trip for Phil and for Ted and I also, because it's been 30 years since we've sung together, and it's been kind of a real trip down memory lane for us.
Yeah, I noticed how it kind of locked in there, just like it was last week, and all this stuff started coming back. It's just
That's been
really
fun.
great. So what was it like playing music in the Army?
It was the best job available in the United States Army in 1965, I think. We were stationed on a DMZ, north of Seoul, the demilitarized zone. And pretty grim country at that time, 30 years ago, and the U.S. Army was pretty grim at that time. The hostilities had only been over for less than 10 years. And the opportunity presented itself for us to make music, and we did. I did that for 10 of my 13 months there.
Wow. What a great gig. Did you play like the officers club and stuff?
We played officers clubs, NCO clubs, we did service clubs, we did tours of the universities. One of the neat things was whenever our commanding general of our division had VIPs over, he would have generally a dinner and a reception, and we always got invited to come and sing background music and sing for them.
So did you travel around to other bases and stuff?
We traveled. Phil figured it out in the time that we were in existence. The time that I was with him, we did over 200 shows in less than 10 months. We did 2 and 3 a day some days.
Great.
Korea at that time didn't have many large military bases. There were a lot of small bases all over the country, and we hit most of them in the time we were there. And not just Army either. There was Air Force, a couple of small Navy bases over there. It was a good trip.
So we're doing the set list that you guys used to do back then?
We're doing the exact same songs we used to do. We used to do an hour show, basically, and but when we started putting this thing together, I chose 7 of the songs that we used to sing, and about a month and a half ago, sent Ted and Phil copies of the words and guitar chord changes and a tape that I made in my basement of these songs so that they could practice along. And then we started when we arrived Friday evening. First time we'd sung together, and it was just like you said, just like it was last week.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to hear Phil singing. He hasn't really been doing that too much in the last 30 years.
Well, I've had some opportunities to do quite a bit of singing. I live in Iowa. Ted has done some singing. Ted Amato lives in Nevada City, and Phil, I know, hasn't done a lot, but he sure did a lot when we were over there.
So you come the farthest of anyone today in this show.
I get the prize for coming the farthest.
Came all the way from Iowa. That's great. So we should bring the guys out and play some stuff.
That sounds like fun.
And now the Travelers.
Doing what I think I should, oh, doing what I think I should. And I don't give a damn about a greenback dollar, spend it fast as I can. For a wailing song and a good guitar, the only thing that I understand, oh boy, the only thing that I guitar, the only thing that I understand. Oh Lord, the only thing that I understand.
Now that I'm a grown man, I travel here and there. I learned that a bottle of brandy and a song are the only ones who ever care. Oh Lord, the only ones who ever care.
And I don't give a damn about a greenback, a dollar, spend it fast as I can, or a wailing song and a good guitar, the only thing that I understand. Oh Lord, the only thing that I understand. The only thing that I understand. Oh Lord, the only thing that I understand.
Thank you. Very much. Next song is one that was very popular in 1965, 66. Recorded by Harry Belafonte, one of the great calypso songs that he was known for. A song called Jamaica Farewell.
Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear. Ackee, rice, salt fish are nice and the rum is fine any time of year.
But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls sway to and fro. I must declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico.
But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to live in Kingston town. Down in Jamaica where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
Thank you. We used to sing this next song kind of tongue-in-cheek because a lot of the shows that we did in Korea 30 years ago were at the officers' clubs or the NCO clubs, which were noted for the fact that you could get a beer for 15 cents. And there was a lot of beer consumed over there. We used to sing this song a lot, the Temperance Union. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
We're coming, our brave little band. On the right side of temperance we do take our stand. We don't use tobacco because we think that the people who use it are likely to drink. Away, away with rum by gum, rum by gum, rum by gum. Away, away with rum by gum, the song of the Temperance Union.
Brother Philip.
We never eat cookies because they have yeast, and one little bite turns a man to a beast. Can you imagine a sadder disgrace than a man in the gutter with crumbs on his face?
Away, away with rum by gum, rum by gum, by gum. Away, away with rum by gum, the song of the Temperance Union.
Tell 'em, Teddy.
We never eat fruitcake because it has rum, and one little bite turns a man to a bum. Can you imagine a sorrier sight than a man eating fruitcake until he gets tight? Away, away with rum by gum, rum by gum, with rum by gum. Away, away with rum by gum, the song of the Temperance Union.
Everybody now.
We're coming, our brave little band. On the right side of temperance we do take our stand. We don't use tobacco because we think that the people who use it are likely to drink. Away, away with rum by gum, rum by gum, rum by gum. Away, away with rum by gum, the song of the Temperance Union. Let's drink.
This next song, of course, needs no introduction. Kingston Trio made it very, very famous. Phil, kick it off.
Well, let me tell you of the story of a man named Charlie on a tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the MTA. Did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned.
Charlie handed in his dime at the Scully Square station, and he changed for Jamaica Plain. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie couldn't get off of that train.
No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned.
Well, now all night long, Charlie rides through the station crying, what will become of me? How can I afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Roxbury?
Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie's wife goes down to the Scully Square station every day at 2:15.
Hi, Mom!
And through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train comes rumbling through. Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned.
A scandal how the people have to pay and pay.
Bring it, Phil.
Like a fairy queen, vote for Ted tomorrow. Charlie off the LTA.
Or else he'll never return. No, he'll never return. He's still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. He's the man. He's the man who never returned.
Next song has a bit of a history with the Travelers as well. We sang this song all over the country of Korea for all kinds of military audiences. And what 99.9% of them didn't realize is it was an anti-war song. But we could get away with it because it's such a beautiful song, and the fact that most of them weren't listening to the words anyway. Wonderful song called Where Have All the Flowers Gone? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls have picked them, every one. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone to young men, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn?
Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone for soldiers, everyone.
When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn?
And the ultimate protest songwriter of the era was Bob Dylan. And not to miss an opportunity, we sang some of his stuff for the Army back then, too, including this ultimate anti-authority song, The Times They Are Changing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Come
Gather around people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then swim it or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a changer.
Oh, senators, congressmen, please heed the call. The doorway, don't block up the hall, for he who gets hurt will be he who has stalled. The order is rapidly changing. Soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the time
A changer. Mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging, so get out of the new one if you can lend a hand, for the times they are a changing.
The line it is drawn, and the curse it is cast, and the first one now will later be last, and the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a changing. Thank you very much. We will close with this particular song, which we closed most of our shows with. A song that was recorded by the Back Porch Majority, a song called Fare Thee Well. Kick it off, Barney.
Fare thee well now until we meet again. Fare thee well, we're on our way. And who knows when, maybe when we'll meet again. But that will be one sunny day. You know it won't be long till the time is come and gone. Won't be long and time will tell. We've got rambling shoes and we're bound for moving on. So our song is Fare Thee Well. We must walk this road without you, and every road must end. You know we'll think about you, and someday, somewhere, just around the bend, then we'll meet you there on the far side of the hill. By and by, way down the line, and we'll reach you there where the grass is greener still, and once again the sun will shine. Won't that be fun?
It's been a real pleasure for us to celebrate our 30th anniversary with you today. We'd be proud to have you know our names. On bass, Barney Barber. On my far left, from Nevada City, California, Mr. Ted Amato. On banjo and guitar, from here in Paradise, Mr. Phil Foto. My name is Dick Cruz, and I'm from Dubuque, Iowa. And we are the Travelers.
Fare thee well now until we meet again. Fare thee well, we're on our way. And who knows where, maybe when we'll meet again. But that will be one sunny day. And the sun will shine. Won't that